Okay, everybody, hello, welcome back to SupCom2. Today's match is again going to be a game from the tournament, and we're going to be having JAREK in the top left. He's going to be playing as an A.N.U.S commander, and we're going to be having Bluetrainbandit, who's also A.N.U.S, but he's green. So we're on Desolat here again, and it looks like we're going to have a very different game compared to the last time, because the last time, you know, I casted a game from this tournament, it was epic. Both players went to the middle of the map with their ACUs, and it seemed like they were actually going for the like a rapid movement and firepower upgrade and stuff with their ACUs, and they both did the same thing. But here we go. We got both players going for ground units and also sending their ACUs to the front as well. A lot of them sending their A.N.U.S tanks. Although Bluetrain, I don't think it quite has as many. And they're mostly training behind. Here, there goes JAREK's ACU, bringing up his tanks behind him for two shots. Going to be just firing some artillery shells there. Not many tanks trying to cover the ACUs, but I mean they're all trying to be microed, and that's what you should do in a 1v1 like this. A couple more Fatushas get deployed to the battlefield there. A lot of shots gets exchanged as well. And Bluetrain is taking some heavy damage, and JAREK is keeping his ACU in relatively good condition, actually, comparing to his opponent. And Bluetrain just extracting that mass from the battlefield there. We've got 3 A.N.U.S chasing a couple of Fatushas that have broken away from the group there. I'm not too sure what they were planning to do, unless they were going to go for the mass extractors, which is entirely possible. But I mean, 3 tanks easily deal with 2 artillery units. And here we have quite a small formation in near one of the front of the land factories, and 4 tanks go up to the top towards the other mass extractors of JAREK. So Bluetrain is making an attack, basically the same as the vice versa that happened. But we do have units that are stationed near the mass extractor, but they are not firing because they are right behind the building. There we go, coming out, they are just directing their shots at the other enemy tanks. They will be breaking the force away just a little bit, but we do have some Fatushas just doing a little bit of damage to those tanks there. Another land factory gets built in the middle there. That will be the 5th one, if I'm correct. No, that is the 4th one for Bluetrainbandit, and JAREK still has 3, but we do have 3 A.N.U.S. Oh goodness me, we do have 3 A.N.U.S over here. They will be firing on this energy generator, and they did take out a mass extractor, so that maybe that could help him a little bit in this match. But we have quite a grouping of units here from both players, and they're looking to try and get some damage in. But as you see, we've got a tactical missile launcher that's going to be doing a lot of damage to that one land factory there. And Bluetrain trying to get some more energy generators down, and see that JAREK is splitting his group off into 2 different groups, yeah. And he's going to try and flank the enemy, possibly. No, he's going to send it down into the base like that. And unfortunately, Bluetrain has not got any defenses, so look how many units he's having to drag behind to, you know, deal with JAREK units. That's quite a large amount there. And we do have some Bluetrain units chasing off some JAREK units. Very nice there. And nobody has gotten any air yet. I suppose this is like where you make the transition to air. There's a 5th land factory. I've just noticed that. Shut up. But it looks like JAREK units are just going to be slaughtered. And JAREK is making a push on this front line now. It looks like he's actually getting through. A lot of Bluetrain's units are going down quite quickly, in fact. And that land factory is gone, unfortunately. ACU is in danger. He has to get most of his units back onto the front line. This allows JAREK to completely clean the middle area here. As you can see, the A.N.U.S is just absolutely tearing through these structures here. The ACU is going to be put in danger, but here come the rest of his units. I don't know if it's going to be enough exactly, but it looks like it's sort of holding on, but he's still being pushed right towards his front base, right to his front door there. And with the 5 more factories that JAREK has, he's still producing units. A lot of hits have been taken on JAREK's forces there, but Bluetrain still has less units than his opponent, so I'm not sure how this one's going to play out. I think JAREK can just keep pushing on the front there. He's still got slightly more production than Bluetrain, because obviously the 5-3 land factory ratio there he's eventually going to win that. So it might this might be a win for JAREK here. Well, I don't know exactly, but I mean, Bluetrain has the defensive advantage. I'm not too sure what kind of powers he can pull out of his arse to hopefully turn this around. What kind of upgrades he can do or something like that. I just think he needs some artillery. I think that's probably the best thing for him. It's just to get some artillery. Keep putting the pressure on that group of units. You know, keep putting the pressure on this on all these A.N.U.S and things. That means that he'll be able to do some damage at the very least and push him away. Gives him some breathing room. I mean, he is getting 3 more land factories, putting out more A.N.U.S, but it's still no transition into air, which I think is pretty necessary right now, considering that a lot of the battle has taken up land units. And you know, at this point, I mean, you'd reach a stalemate unless one opponent just manages to build more than the other. But you'd want to have some deal breaker, some kind of needle that can just go straight in and sort things out for you. Oh wow, massive exchange of fire here. Quite a bit of damage taken from both sides there, but neither of them willing to back down. And it seems that Bluetrain does actually snag an engineer there. Very nice. A couple of A.N.U.S, I think that is. There's Fatushas going around the bottom here, looking to possibly flank, possibly divide up the attention of Bluetrain. Cheeky engineer is going to be capturing some enemy structures. Very nice there. Bluetrain's still losing out on units. Very, very unfortunate there. I'm not too sure exactly what's keeping JAREK's units alive. It may be just the amount, or it may be something else. I think it's because JAREK may have like higher health, higher damage output or something. But if that's the case, then maybe Bluetrain should invest in some upgrades, because clearly he's being beaten by quite a considerable amount here. I mean, look at the massive units that JAREK has built up here. That's quite a large amount, and all the Fatushas. The Fatushas taking out the land factories very quickly. It looks like Bluetrain's going to be losing this match, unfortunately. And yes, the engineer's going to be capturing the mass extractors, so that's not really a big surprise, but it's going to be a loss, it looks like, for Bluetrain. Very unfortunate there, but JAREK's just beaten him in every aspect, because he's got the better upgrade, he's got a lot more units, and because of that, he's able to produce better quality units, and he's just, there's a teleport, yeah, that's game over now. There's a teleport. That's when you know it's all over. There's a teleport, and yeah, it was a nice one though. I mean, Bluetrain put up a good fight, must admit. And here we go. This is going to be the last push that Bluetrain's going to make. However, this is an undefended base, so he may be able to do a lot of damage here. But the ACU gets destroyed. I would have loved to see how this attack would have gone, but the ACU got destroyed quite quickly there. So, on to the second game between these two players. Alright everybody, game 2 between Bluetrainbandit and JAREK. Both the players are the same colours and I believe the same faction. No, we've got JAREK going for a Cybran faction up in the top right and the bottom left. We've got Bluetrain sticking with the green Aeon that he had last game, so this may be, obviously this will be a bit different. The thing that Bluetrain's got to worry about is the, I don't know what you call it, but it's a suicide ability for the Cybran units. You know, when you get like loads of the loyalists and you go and bomb them and take down a lot of enemy units as well. Fucking, it's a suicide. It's a suicide. But yeah, you've got to worry about that, because I'm pretty sure Cybran have them. I think see any faction that have that ability. 3 loyalists going around the back there, already taking out a mass extractor at 2 minutes 10 seconds into the game. Very good for JAREK at the moment. He's going to be retracting those units away and possibly getting another mass extractor, although I think it's unlikely. 3 A.N.U.S tanks are patrolling that area. And here comes the ACU, going to be trying to deal with these loyalists. Going to be they're flooding the middle of the map, you know. And already JAREK has built up more production structures than Bluetrain, which is very unfortunate. But two loyalists at the bottom. 3 A.N.U.S chasing that group. I don't think he has any time to snag a mass extractor kill, although he might try it. He might try it. There we go. He's going to go for it. No? Oh, don't tell me he's just out of range. Oh man, you could have destroyed it. That makes me sad. He's going to try to destroy some structures, but wow. I mean, Jarek is being incredibly aggressive, and oh wow, Blue Train, my dude. Look at his ACU is already at half health. Poor bloke. I mean, okay, I think I'm not gonna call it yet. I'm not gonna call it yet, but you know, you see all the signs. You see all the signs. You know how this is gonna go. Oh wow, Jarek himself is sustaining a huge amount of damage. My goodness, those point defense actually helping really low. No, I'll just remove that call that I was gonna make her. Blue Train might want to push immediately onto that ACU there and try and get that, but now it's too far away. He probably won't be able to do that. But he will be able to clear this area out and claim it for himself, which is going to be very nice for him. Here there goes an energy generator. He's going to be pushing on the front line there. 2 factories for Jarek now. Well, Blue Train has still got 3, but he's got a lot more firepower compared to Jarek, so he should be able to easily push through these defenses, especially with that silent point defense and that heavy point defense that is not completed yet, which is very unfortunate there. And Jarek's rushing to try and do that, and he does complete it, but the point defense gets destroyed, only killing 1 unit. Very bad trade there. Boom, there goes the explosion of the structure. Very much reduces the amount of units, but Jarek is actually really low on health. I didn't know if he wanted to. He could have pushed then. He could have pushed into the ACU. Oh man, he could have pushed and ended the game. Oh man, you wasted an opportunity. I know you had 2 point defense, and I understand that you were worried there, but my guy, you could have pushed even with the ACU and everything. Oh man, you wasted such an opportunity now. Well, I think Blue Train is still going to have the advantage nonetheless, and he probably will be spanking Jarek very soon. He's not training any new land factories yet, but he has claimed half the map. And over here at the top left, we do have some additional land factories being built by Jarek, so he probably will be attacking from 2 points at the same time, trying to flank his opponent, which will put him under stress quite a bit. Loyalists rapidly getting put out there, another point defense going up for a Blue Train, and we do have the tactical missile launchers firing off onto the ACU, taking a lot of damage there as well. So Jarek has got to deal with those point defense, and oh my god, Blue Train doesn't even have an engineer he can use to heal his ACU, because otherwise he could just keep it there, you know. But he'll need a lot of engineers to heal from that kind of damage. Oh my god. But here we go, Jarek rapidly building up land factories, although one was destroyed in the top left there by all these Yenzus. So well done to Blue Train, trying to prevent too many land factories being built there. Yeah, he's just slowing down the production a little bit. But Jarek's not having any of it. He's going on a bit of a frenzy. Oh, the Yenzu well no, there was a Fatush took the place of the ACU when that when those shots came down. I know the words I want to say, but I can't fucking remember what the words mean. So yeah, he's trading more land factories finally. Here comes an attack from the Loyalists. Don't necessarily know if he's going to be penetrating the front lines here, but it looks like he could do it. Although they're pretty equal in power, so I don't think they want to try it yet. But boom, there goes an energy generator. So all these tactical missile launchers, they're going to be a big problem for Blue Train here. And it looks like Jarek has made quite a nice comeback here, and even the engineer still making more land factories up at the top left. I'll be incredibly sad if he loses again, but I mean, Blue Train has put up a fantastic fight in this game. But he's losing too much of his base in the middle there, and I think Jarek is actually rapidly going to overwhelm him with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 12, soon 13 land factories against Jarek's 4, soon to be 3, because that one's going to get destroyed. And it's going to be terrible because he put up a fantastic fight in the other game. He just didn't go for that ACU kill. He could have ended it. I really do think, but then again, you know, I don't know. I mean, you can't really assess whether it's worth to take the risk, because if you get your own ACU killed while trying to go for the enemies, then, well, that's it, innit? I mean, you could have at least killed the engineer and then got rid of the ACU. It would force the ACU to move, and then you could get the rest of your units and just, you know, just make a pincer move and attack from 2 sides, and then you could just kill the ACU pretty quickly. But here we go. Blue Train quickly being overwhelmed. It looks like that this is going to be another win for JAREK. But back onto that assumption again. I mean, it's as I said, as I keep saying with every game that I cast, these games can go wildly, and some players can make the most amazing comebacks from a position that previously it was thought that they would never ever be able to do anything. But AC taking a lot of damage here. It looks like this is going to be the end for Blue Train in the second match here. There goes the teleport on the units, but JAREK has got so many production factories that he's not going to be able to be defeated. Oh, that was a sneeze that come out. But yeah, I think this is ultimately another win for JAREK. But you know, GG's to both players here. And his last attempt at making other land factories, but I think it's way too late for that. Unfortunately, he has to accept his defeat. That was very good. That was very enjoyable. Both players did very well. I think that's the only problem. Blue Train, I think, definitely could have gone for the ACU. It's hard to say whether the ACU had health upgrades and things, but I still think taking the chance would have been good, because you saw how little health that was. I mean, if we play it back here, you can see how little health the ACU had. So I think that was entirely worth going after it, right behind the structure, right behind the 2-point defense, even with the engineer healing it, just to go and deal some damage to it, because with that little health, that I don't know how much would you lose trying to push the ACU out of the base and possibly destroying it. You know, why wouldn't you take the chance? But I think that was where Blue Train made his crucial mistake. I think because he didn't take it out, it allowed JAREK to rapidly build up, and that's obviously we have something like this happening. But nevertheless, they both played well. It was 2-0 to JAREK. Very well played. Thank you very much, both of you, for playing in this tournament. I hope you enjoyed this cast. And if you have any other replays to suggest to me, then please, down in the Discord, there's my Discord PM account thingy below. If you PM me on Discord, then I'll be able to cast your replays. Just say that this is for YouTube and things, and yeah, I'll do it. Doesn't matter, just so long as it's for a game that I own, then I'll do it. I'll do it. So hopefully you have enjoyed this little cast here, and I hope I'll see you in the next video.